Welcome back, everybody, to SummerCon 2024. We are jumping right into it with some more winner semifinals. I'm Lentini, joined by my man Furshaw. We got JoJoDaHoBo and Charlie D for this one.
Yes, sir. Of course, big staples here in the PNW. Just coming like fresh off a plane in main stage yesterday. Main sequence, excuse me.
Yeah, main sequence.
And now we're back at it again. Some more smashes. Guys just can't quit it.
Yeah, JoJoDaHoBo did quite well yesterday.
Second place, right?
Second place, falling only to Embo Z, Game 13 Grand Finals, if you count the winner's finals part of that. Charlie D didn't do quite so well, but still, made a claim for himself, showed that he's got the potential, but definitely going to be coming back with a vengeance today.
I know we have a redemption bracket, but let's see if Charlie D can make a redemption here against JoJo. So far, doing pretty good. High up on the percentile, but JoJo retaliates. Let's see how it goes. What's his tag about?
Yeah, I was looking at that. A square root of 3/4. I feel like there's a...
You're more mathematical than I am, so...
I don't know if we want to get into this kind of derivation right now. Those fractions get real grody. You end up square root of 3/2. It just makes you sad.
All right, we're about to see the stock get cut in half immediately. As I say that, Charlie D takes that stock, taking a sizable lead, and a nice percentile, too.
JoJo trying to get those up tilt starters. He loves those between up tilt and down tilt. He can get so much off of it, and so easy to juggle a floaty character like Ness.
Yeah, I always feel like when it comes to Toon Link, when there's so many active aerials coming at you, Toon Link is kind of like the Sisyphus of this game, right? You're always pushing the ball upward, and sometimes you're doing really well, but then the zone breaker comes in and the ball starts
you just have to come back. I'm like, no. The classics.
Oh, the ball's starting to roll.
Okay.
His favorite
the ball's going back up right now. Sisyphus feeling great about himself. See, he gets a nice little break every time it's rolling downhill. His arms get to relax a little bit while he's chasing it down. I think legs get a little tight, though.
Tries to play it off.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, the flexing,
Yeah, exactly. I don't need it.
Heavy ball, right?
I'm doing sets.
This set looking pretty good, pretty competitive, honestly. But as I say that, JoJo saying all right, I need to make sure I get this lead somehow with a nice combo.
Ooh, Charlie D with a great nair to send JoJo in an awkward angle. Manages to land and reset, but those little optimizations just goes to show how far that can take you if you find the right opening. Ooh.
Yeah, I like it. And instead of pressing the issue, JoJo always willing to go to middle stage too, just to make sure that they can find their chance. Because if you're in middle stage, it forces your opponent to kind of come to you.
Okay, up air stall there from Charlie D. Just trying to mix up his timings the slightest bit, get that little bit of momentum, that advantage over JoJo, make him uncomfortable in any way you can.
Nice, well-timed jump to get over the yo-yo there. You're continuing all the way to the other side of the stage here. I like Charlie D.
And the bomb as well to get away from that yo-yo. Speaking of weights, JoJo stalling that out so well.
Super difficult situation. I think that JoJo had the right idea. It was just a little bit too early on that.
Charlie D getting clipped on that back air attempt, and all of that, the conversions from JoJo, the bomb clip into the instant reaction boomerang fading into that up air. Speaking of up airs though, Charlie D got one of his own.
Yeah, honestly, I think being Ness, right, a floating character, having some active aerials like that can get you a kill is going to be so vital in this matchup. But at same same breath, Charlie D doing so good here about catching these landings.
Yes, he is. Oh, again, those arrow conversions. Something about the way JoJo optimizes his momentum. It's so hard to get those conversions, but he finds the right times to throw those arrows, throw those boomerangs, that he can catch it with his forward drift.
It's also nice because it kind of takes PK Magnet off the table because you can't absorb them at all, right? They're all physical projectiles.
Exactly. Definitely a tricky thing for Charlie because he's used to a lot of matchups where he can do that.
Oh, this could be a great chance for JoJo. Can he get him?
Not quite. I was ready for the get-up attack stage spike cheese, but does not find it. Does break up the chicanery from Charlie, going for something silly with that neutral B.
Pretty close on percentile. We're looking here. Bomb lands. I like the stall coming out from Charlie with the magnet. There's a good use.
Ooh, Z-drop. Trying to catch him off guard. JoJo loves those. Just get your opponent to drop that shield preemptively, and it gives him the openings he needs. But Charlie holding on to it.
We're seeing a lot more respect coming up from Charlie, too. Early in the set, he was not respecting the way back of the boomerang, but you got to remember it's coming back.
That fade in there, that fade back there. There's a little bit of a magnet stall. Both of these players, they're trying to find that chink in the defensive armor, just out-schmoove their opponents. Both characters have a lot of utility to create that schmovement, but neither of them's giving up a big opening, though, as soon as I say that. But it's not quite enough.
Yeah, that was a really big roll in coming out from Charlie D. I wonder if JoJo's is kind of autopiloting his projectiles a little bit much.
Ooh, no air dodge again. Charlie has the right defensive option, and he has brought this back to last hit.
Nice tech cut up from JoJo. One more chance on the ledge. Oh, we use it to stall. I think such a big gamble to go for the bomb.
See, even Charlie was a little surprised by that, and the player came and was like, huh?
Yeah.
You regrabbed?
I feel like there's two chances where JoJo could have either closed out the set or maybe mitigated that risk a little bit more. That was definitely one of them. And earlier when he got Charlie D off stage, I feel like he could have just been a little more confident about his edge guard.
Yeah, that was kind of odd. Not sure why that happened. Maybe it was like the no mix-up, because usually he does throw those bombs out.
Sure.
Hard to say.
Hard to say. But, so we play multiple games. We are best of 5, of course.
Exactly. It's got that Disneyland showdy. I like it. I like it. What was I say? 20? Oh, I'm reading it backwards. I thought you said 2200 on that thing. I was going to say,
what year you Smash 12?
Back to the future decision making is this? You have a time machine and you come back to play Smash Bros.
Well, I only know one thing is heavy right now. It's set between these two titans here in P&W, Charlie D, JoJo. Take it to town and city. Now, of course, we always talk about it. This stage does change into kind of a pseudo FD-ish kind of situation, right?
A very, very big FD. And of course, those close blast zones. I don't think the blast zones are going to make a huge difference.
Yeah, I think the way they're kind of structured, you would think that maybe Ness might benefit a little bit more, but you could say the same thing about JoJo, but it's always about getting the right hit at the right time. And I think these two are very good about evading each other's kill confirms.
Yeah.
JoJo said, what you been saying?
Okay. I see the vision. I see the vision, JoJo. You got it. This is his counter pick, of course, and that might be the reason right there. Those back air, those forward air confirms do kill earlier than you expect on this stage, but again, I feel like the key thing is going to be these neutral interactions.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, well, interact with his up smash. What?
I gotta press them for you. Close your eyes real quick.
Can't see me.
No John Cena out here.
Yeah.
Evening up those.
Speaking of which, those bombs I've been seeing from JoJo. It's so tricky because of the visual noise that comes off, right?
It's a very real thing. Oh, the
sour hit. The JoJo is just ever present. He's all right, I know exactly what I need to, right? I think a lot of other players would have been maybe off time on that.
Yeah, the game knowledge. Usually, no one remembers exactly the hitboxes of sour hits. It's just don't get spiked. But he was so ready.
It's like an instinct almost. Primal. Nice, yeah. And right now, we're kind of seeing JoJo's just waiting every time he gets a bomb. Waiting to see if Charlie D's going to swing and do an out-of-shield option.
Okay, still alive. That dash attack nowhere close to killing at 124 from center stage. And now he's just opening those bomb bay doors, dropping it on him, hoping that carpet bombing is going to get him a combo starter. But Charlie not letting him find it. Once again, the defense, the movement, so on point.
If JoJo can find another stock here, it's going to be very huge because then he can slow the game down to a crawl.
Yeah. Right, he's already definitely slowed it down. Finally chooses to go in, and Charlie immediately stuffs him out. If anything, that's just going to make him stall even harder. It's okay. We got the safe regrab. Oh, he's so high percent.
And I love the decision that Charlie has to mix up his timings of when to do the yo-yo, right? He either does it right near the lip of the stage or does it a little farther back.
Yeah, he created that fear, right? JoJo obviously could have buffered a get-up option there to prevent running out of iframes, but there's a reason he didn't.
Yeah, getting a handle on people's ledge habits is a huge thing, and it'll net you a lot of mileage for sure. Stall one more time. Kind of taking a page out of JoJo, right? Both these characters have to mix up their recovery so they don't get clipped.
Ooh, fading in and out. There's that arrow as well. Just the pressure trying to get Charlie to mix up, but Charlie is so good at maneuvering through. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, if he's able to climb up this percentile, he might not be out of the woods yet. Woo, that was pretty gutsy. It did really got unscathed out of that too.
Just waiting. stalking his prey.
Like a leopard in Savannah.
For real.
I mean, but you gotta be patient, right? You can't force the issue.
Oh!
Why does he get cupped like that, right?
That late up air, got the double bomb coming out as well. Oh, he hits himself with it. And Charlie again with that yo-yo at the ledge. You remember that pre-nerf? That was disgusting.
Right. I remember a lot of complaints.
It was bad.
Okay, 103 there on JoJo. Still has a sizable lead. Let's pay that. I'm sorry, JoJo. I'm sorry. I just won't talk anymore.
He's gonna balance it out a little bit. Man, this Charlie guy's doing really well.
Oh, I know, right? I just started to put it back on Charlie.
Just throw him a bone. We feel bad.
Oh, it'd be a shame if you got hit by an ups, man.
Yeah, I would just hate it if he got caught by a boomerang combo right now.
Listen, that's not happening, right?
Yeah, that would never happen. Oh, ooh, great defense from Charlie. Finally using that magnet to get the bomb explosion. That is something he has to be careful of, because if he gets hit by the bomb, it doesn't absorb. But if he gets hit by the explosion, it does.
It's a good thing to point out for sure. And I've been seeing that Charlie D's been trying to handle that right, trying to attack the hurt box of the bomb with the PK fire.
I feel like JoJo's getting a little predictable with those bomb timings, because Charlie is finding those little nairs just to break them up, get it back to that more comfortable neutral.
Yeah, I've been seeing that he like immediately throws bombs. Oh, but you know, good coverage at the same time too. Kind of treats it like turnips in a way. It's like
yeah, just chuck them.
There's no RNG with the bombs there.
He's just gonna pull out like the Giga Bomb one of these times.
I think it's more like safety, right? He's just like, all right, it's not safe to have this bomb here. Hey, bro, gonna be very close here. 142 there on Charlie D. The immediate PK fire coming at you.
That boomerang's coming back. Speaking of safety, using that as an anti-combo starter against Charlie, you finally get that hit in and you get clipped by the boomerang if you don't respect it. And now we're back to the bomb play. Or the arrows. Okay, mixing it up.
We are like almost 1 minute on the clock here. Once again, time might be a factor, but we're so high percent. I think you could breathe and Charlie D would die.
Problem is you have to find it, and Charlie's not just going to give that away for free, maneuvering around once again, playing this defensive game, but with 50 seconds, he does have to find his way in. He goes for it, and JoJo catching him out with that forward tilt.
We talked about it earlier, right? The visual noise from the bomb, I think, kind of masked the intention on that F tilt. Then Charlie D's like, all right, it might be safe to jump, and no, it wasn't.
Get that towel up in there.
Get the hydration, wipe your hand.
He was going hard on the towel, too. That wasn't just like a little wipe off. He was like firmly grasping that thing. Firmly grasp it. Get these water molecules out of it. Oh, round two.
Well, let's see how it goes. We are 1-1 apiece here. Let's see who can get the better grasp on the situation here between this matchup. Once again, another change of scenery, going to small battlefield. First, you have to use the platforms to cover yourself against bombs. But, and you know, you have more CQC action probably to be happening, as you're seeing right now.
Yeah, speaking of CQC, Charlie is going in. Got that early lead. This is that situation that he needs. He can't let JoJo do what he did last game, where he gets that advantage and then just starts slowing down the game pace.
All right, so like the patience coming out so far. Yeah, the floaty jump coming into good use now for Charlie D. Oh, I feel like JoJo had the right idea catching on to these brawl habits coming out from Charlie.
Ooh, there's that bomb going back the other way, giving JoJo just a taste of his own medicine. Unfortunately, it is only a taste, as he's not able to get too much off of it, but still converts anyway.
Well, how about a sampling of some yo-yo action there, as we're seeing Charlie G taking that first stock, only 86%. Now, both these characters so good at racking up percentile, but playing that neutral. I feel like it's hard for Ness to kind of do it some of these disjoints.
Who would win, the hero of time or walking the dog?
One psychic popping baby. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess Ness kind of got hands too in lore. Like,
no, I think canonically he's one of the strongest players in Smash lore.
He kind of got hands. It's crazy. Like, there's the top tiers like Kirby, he just goes sicko mode, or Bayonetta. But Ness is not too far behind.
No, I think he's definitely like top 10 for sure. All right, for the hero time, pulling in that double shift here, trying to make sure we get that lead one more time.
definitely going to be playing for that time. If anybody knows how to use it, it's this character and this player. He's got a little bit of that lead. That's what we were talking about, right?
Yeah, Charlie D just willing to like not press the issue on the juggle. I think maybe giving a lot of respect to like the down air potential.
I think part of the challenge here is that JoJo has proven that when Charlie does try to push that issue, it's not going to go well for him.
Yeah, so you see adjusting his game plan just like nickel and dime him, right?
Also grabbing that bomb. Great job catching that off of the shield bobble.
JoJo mashing the DI on the PK fight. I mean, you got it right. Otherwise,
yeah, you got it.
Take way more percentile than you want to.
It's like when your friends figure out that you could actually just hold out of the PK fire instead of infinite. Like, this isn't an infinite? What?
Then you stop your friend.
Yeah, exactly.
You lied by omission?
My brother was a Ness main growing up. I know the struggle all the way since Melee.
We got Charlie D on the ropes.
Oh, that was so cool!
Yes, it was. I love the setup coming out from JoJo here, now taking the lead.
Okay, JoJo. Okay, you get that one.
I like to see it like more of that, right? Like, because he's so scared to just jump up there and try to like juggle him, I think PK Thunder might be better, but it's all depending, right?
Ooh, the stall from Charlie, getting just over JoJo in that awkward spot where the only thing that will really work is that unsafe F tilt, so he doesn't put it out, and that gives Charlie the opportunity to break through with those safe nairs.
Nice, a little bit, I think, off the timing there, but finds the timing there on the boomerang confirmed. JoJo going to be 2-1 now in this set. Looking pretty good. Honestly, that was a way more convincing set from JoJo's side.
Yeah, wipe those hands.
He get the pick though.
Yeah, he's ready to go. Yeah. You hate to see it.
Might happen.
That bacon's kind of greasy. He's trying to avoid that on his hands right now.
Hey, I know he's got the towel, right?
I do feel like
get dueling a towel.
Like if there's sweat on the controller and your hands, you wipe off your hands and go right back to the controller. Doesn't feel very effective to get rid of it.
Going right back to the well, right?
I need like some climber's chalk to like dip the controller in between games.
Actually crazy.
Oh, speaking of crazy, what if this is? That's not a combo.
I think we're going crazy right now.
That is just not a combo.
Well, it is in the eyes of JoJo right now. It is in the eyes. We get the stock here, the confidence I'm liking seeing from JoJo, making sure that we leave no stone unturned.
He did not have to do that to him. That was a statement piece coming out from JoJo.
JoJo, yeah, exactly what you said. Make a statement here, let you know that this could be the last game.
Yeah, for real.
Games after this.
Yeah, you thought this was your counter pick? Nah, welcome to my domain. Magical men with swords, I got you.
Yeah, I know this. Swords like what?
We both know have weird, glowy, sword-like things. It works. Just in Toon Link's case, he has to drink a whole bunch of mama's soup, or is it grandma's soup to get the glowing sword? Is that the case? I think that's the lore. It's been a while.
Well, right now, Charlie D needs a little more health here as he is down on the percentile. I mean, of course, stocks are even because of that first interaction on the beginning of this game.
Ooh, I don't think Charlie was ready for that. Probably thought JoJo was going to re-grab the bomb. Instead, running right past it with the boomerang and converting so well with this stage control. He's got him in the corner again. I don't think he's going to go for a down air. No, instead throws that bomb at him.
I think control is the name of the game here. Charlie D trying to float around, find an opportunity. Goading, I think, JoJo into a false insecurity to land one of these raw hits on the aerials, right?
Unfortunately for Charlie, he does get clipped by that bomb and loses stage control, even though he won the interaction. Again, it's JoJo playing that anti-combo starter game. Oh!
Ooh, what a call out.
Oh, he knew. Oh. He knew. And this is where you start to feel that your opponent is in your head. When they make out calls like that, knowing he hasn't pulled that out all set, and the one time he does, it gets a kill.
See how it kind of goes here. Can Charlie D climb back somehow?
Oh.
I like the attempt, at least. It's kind of scary at this point because you don't have a lot of stocks to play with, and you could get reversal off stage.
Ooh, gets clipped. And there's the up smash.
Okay, he's like, you know, one up smash deserves another, right?
This is probably going to be a much slower stock than these last two that we just saw.
That's
So,
the reason, right?
I started to say that, and immediately JoJo went in. Maybe he's got other plans. Might see something I don't. Charlie just walking away from the bomb.
Looking so good right here, especially with this high percentile lead.
Ooh. I like it here.
Trying to get some extension. I always like when people Nessus use PK Flash, right?
Yeah, it's niche, but it's got some pretty potent utility if you find the right spot. JoJo SEIing for his life out of that PK fire. Doesn't matter though. Charlie with the dash attack sends him up into the air. Can you get the extension going? No, JoJo again. Those boomerangs so threatening.
Yeah, looking very scary on the stage here. Can Charlie D turn this whole thing back around? It's definitely doable. Damn near even.
This is where it starts. Oh, the bomb!
There,
That was dead.
The story would have been different.
The up air, it would have killed. That's always what you go for there. Speaking of up airs, how about an up smash? And we are going to game number 5.
I think it's kind of shades of an earlier game, right? We talked about like the well-timed rolls from Charlie D when JoJo gets too fixated on his item control, and I think that was what happened right there. All right, well, 2-2 apiece here. It all comes down to this.
That was a great recovery from Charlie. Being able to retain that composure, that poise in a scary scenario against someone who has clearly got your number to some extent, found the mix-ups, adapted so well, and eventually got to a point where it looked like he had JoJo downloaded.
Yeah, I expect the unexpected, to be honest. Like, both these players, for as long as they've been playing, they know how to, like, adapt on the fly.
Ooh.
Okay, that's also something we haven't seen a lot is, like, these anti-air out of shield up Bs, and something we haven't seen. I know it's really committal, too, because if, like, he misses it, it's going to take a fat combo from Ness, but I think something he might have to bring out right here, especially on the ledge, that's still a stock.
Yeah, the scoop coming out. Good trade for Charlie. However, bad execution as JoJo swings first and a little harder. 111 on Charlie already on this first stock. Not a great place to be.
Goes trying to juggle Charlie as best he can. Charlie's so good at mitigating this disadvantage state.
Air dodge pass. Ooh.
Yeah, good use of holding down the up B. Make sure we clip Charlie D and make sure we take out a stock in the process. JoJo taking the lead.
This is where it starts. Charlie's been here before and it did not end well. Can he find that adaptation from the last game? Great start. Walk the dog on him. Get me out of here. Rinse and repeat. Reset the scenario. Now we're back in the scramble.
All right, JoJo taking a bomb out here. Very patient. I like the Z drop attempt here, but Charlie not really biting on these attempts. He knows, like, all right, if I'm patient, I can avoid the whole thing.
Okay, walk the dog, get up attack. Finally, we see that coming out from JoJo. Remember, Gimmer told us, just get up attack.
It's so easy.
Just get up attack.
Just do it. Oh my God, I totally forgot about that. What a meme. That being said, been seeing a lot of great movement for sure. Been seeing a lot of great using juggles coming out from Charlie D, making some respectable damage.
Bomb starter there, not able to get the finisher though. He does try to get those boomerang combos going, but the pivot up tilt, that is something that JoJo loves to do. It's so safe when you catch that back hit. But Charlie, can he get out of the corner?
The way, yeah, no, the might be coming back to bite Charlie because now you're holding the shield too much. You might get the shield poached, you might get grabbed.
And this is just back in that place. We see why JoJo chucks those bombs so much, because he can get things like that off of it. Threw a few of them out, caught Charlie once, put him in an awkward landing position, and then converted that into a stock.
Yeah, a lot of these kill confirms come from forcing Charlie to make a decision, forcing him to jump, and then the bomb lands, and it all rolls downhill from there. So, let's see. We've been here before, like we talked about Lentini. I think Charlie still has the guts to make this back.
Let's see if he can use that square root of a 3/4 of a last stock in this scenario. Run those calculations. Use the trigonometry.
Right? Yeah.
Figure out
the numbers. Let's see if you can do this.
The trajectory of those bombs before they get to him.
And we're kind of doing that Z hopping there. Every time someone hits the shield, you kind of jump and retaliate right back. Speaking of retaliation, back here out of shield. And the immediate bomb just to negate the ever-presence of using the yo-yo.
Ooh, I don't think JoJo meant to throw the bomb that way. Maybe a little bit of a snapback moment, but hey, it happens to all of us.
Hey, I think Charlie D getting a little bit antsy, not waiting for the bomb entirely.
Ooh.
Blow up there. Parry. Okay, momentum down on Charlie D's side. He needs to sell it stock right here, right now.
Yeah, he really does. Does not walk the dog on him right away, but the mix-up, it comes through anyway. 99%, that's a lot of free rage. That's one angry little boy. Is that temper tantrum going to be enough?
Bringing out the S-Smash now, I mean, that can work against projectiles, but how effective it will be at this point, I don't think it will.
Yeah, the timing is very difficult, especially when you're threading so many projectiles from JoJo.
Okay, well, I asked a lot last talk. Let's see if we receive another. Yeah, trying to go for these resets. I think Charlie D's given up a lot of damage by just trying to make sure we're going for a reset into PK Fire. It hasn't been working too out. JoJo's been ever present, ever active in the set.
Man, 127. It's not impossible, but it's going to be very hard. You have to break through this wall that JoJo is putting up. Can you find a hole? Now using those arrows a little bit more. When he's at super high percents, JoJo gets a little more comfortable with those over the boomerang. I think because the conversions are just not there for the boomerang because there's too much knockback.
Yeah, you have a less knockback and less hit stun, or like at least enough hit stun to get like a dash attack way to get in. Now, if Charlie D is able to get a little more percent on JoJo, we're in that territory again where he might try to go for another gamble with the roll-in and the up smash.
Ooh, that fade back saving Charlie's life. The problem with that fade back, though, it gives JoJo more opportunity. He finds a grab, not going to be enough. The beautiful corner DI. He's got that abacus out.
Oh, but it's looking so difficult, right? And no jump there on Charlie D. I don't think he's making it back. I think he tried to go for the bonk even, but it was just a shy bit too late for him, making JoJo the winner of this long, fought hard battle.
And JoJo clutches it out.
But it was good games. I think you really can't be mad about that.
Yeah.